Hi there, and welcome to this week's Arbury at Home. So we're going to do the main course now. So Iona, do you want to tell everybody what they have?
Hi, for main today you've got baked hake, roasted cauliflower puree, tenderstem broccoli, capers and brown shrimps. Hope you enjoy. Bye!
Thank you very much. So we've got our fish, so we've got our hake in a vacuum pack bag. We've got our tenderstem broccoli, our roasted cauliflower puree. We have a little bit of brown butter, some capers, brown shrimps, some chives, and then what we've got here as well is some butter and lemon juice, which I've just popped in the microwave and melted together. You can do it in a little saucepan if you like. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to take our fish. So just take a pair of scissors or a knife and just open your bag. Take our fish out. I'm just going to pop it on a little tray with a piece of greaseproof paper and put the fish on top. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our butter and lemon juice, like I said, which we'd melted, and literally just pour it liberally all over your fish, like so. We're then going to pop this in the oven at 200 degrees for 6 minutes, and then we're going to let it rest for a couple of minutes just before we plate up. So I'll pop that in the oven. Let's move this. So meanwhile, what we can do, take our cauliflower puree. We're just going to pop that in a saucepan. And we'll start warming it through. Then we'll take our brown butter in there, and we're just going to scoop that out into the saucepan, and again just going to warm that through like so. Now we have a pot of water here which we're going to bring up to the boil, and that's going to be for the broccoli. Okay. Then we have our separate frying pan or another saucepan. You're just going to pop your butter in there, ready for when we do the broccoli. And that's it. So what we'll do is we'll come back in about 4 minutes, and then 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll start finishing everything off. And welcome back. So that's another 4 or 5 minutes gone. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the fish out of the oven, and then we'll get everything else on the go. So there we go, we have our little piece of baked hake. So we're just going to let that rest now for a minute. Now we've got our water boiling. So what we want to do now, take the broccoli, pop that in there, rapid boil for about 30 seconds. Then we get our butter hot. Now while we're waiting, so we've got our brown butter which is all melted. Just want to add our capers, brown shrimps, chopped chives, and we're just going to warm that through. Our cauliflower puree is warm, our broccoli is there, so we're just going to lift it out of the water into your pan with your butter, like so, and then we just want to season it with a little bit of salt, like that. There we go, easy peasy. Alright, so we're going to start off now. So we've got our cauliflower puree which is warm. Just going to place that in the middle of your plate, like so. And we take our broccoli. I'm just going to pop that around the outside of your puree. like so. Get that up again. So we've got our fish, so we just want to lift our fish up off the paper and straight onto the cauliflower puree. And now your brown butter is nice and warm. I just want to scoop all those capers and prawns around the outside, like so, and then spoon the butter around like so. And there we go. Give it a little clean. So there we have it. We have our baked hake with roasted cauliflower puree, tenderstem broccoli, and capers and brown shrimps.